In this video, we'll be talking with Emily and Indy about questions to ask your child when reading at home. Emily, what would be one of the strategies you work on when you're reading?
One of the strategies is synthesizing, and pretty much synthesizing is like thinking beyond the text and like growing on your thinking, pretty much, yeah.
And you use thinking stems at school, so what sort of thinking stems might you use, or might your parents be able to ask you so that you can extend your thinking?
Well, you could say at the start of the book, you could say, what do you think this book's going to be about? And then later in the book, you'll find out pretty much what it's going to be about, and they'll ask you again, and then your answer will probably change if you didn't get it right.
So can you use some of the thinking stems from that page and just read out a few of them?
The first one is I'm beginning to think, so like I'm beginning to think that this book is going to be about, and I understand this better because my new thinking is so pretty much you just grow on your thinking of over you read the book.
And that word because, we use that a lot. Why do we do that?
We use it to grow our thinking and it extends the question. So if you just said this book is about something, but if you said this book is about something because, and you give the reason why, it gives evidence.
Perfect. Indy, I think you're going to talk about inferring. Yeah, could you explain what that is for parents?
So inferring is when you use your schema, which is when what you already know prior to reading that book, and using the text clues to what you think is going to happen in the book, or what you think is happening right now and why.
So could you share a few of the inferring thinking stems too?
The clues in the book made me think that. So you could say the clues in the book made me think that they are angry because they're slamming the door. Or another one is I assume because, which is assuming what they're doing or why they're doing it.
And when you've been working on your character traits, what have you been talking about as far as inferring goes? What are you inferring about the characters?
What they're doing, like their feelings and what they're doing it for and what's making them do it.
Their motivations too. Yeah, perfect. Have you got some other thinking stems to share with the parents?
This could mean because, so if you said this could mean that they are very angry because they are stomping to their bedrooms.
Yeah, perfect. Let's have a quick look at determining importance. So Em, would you like to talk about determining importance, what that actually means?
Determining importance is pretty much just everything, the things that matter. So like if you said there was a tree, that doesn't really matter, but if you said the character's name, that's one of the main things of the text. So determining importance is pretty much saying what's important and what's not important. In class we use pasta, so when you have a pasta bowl and you put pasta in with the water drains out, so the water's like the not important things and the pasta that stays in is the important stuff.
Perfect. Can you share some of the thinking stems for us?
Sure. What's important here is that the character has hurt itself or something like that. Another one is I want to remember, so you could say I want to remember this because it's one of the key details of the story and it'll make sense and everything else, like the other sticky notes, and I can expand on it. Another one is what stands out is, so you could say what stands out is the way the character feels and like how it moves or like its movements and things, because I've used strong descriptive words.
Perfect. And when we use strong descriptive words, what does that help you do?
It helps you be more engaged into the book and make you learn new things that you haven't come across before.
And visualising?
Yes, it helps you visualise the setting or the character or like how they're feeling.
Very good.
To further help your child, question prompts will be sent home, which will help your child to read and also think deeper about the text.